welcome to Sathi IAS. I'm Pallavi Saxena, the geography educator over here, and we are taking forward our mapping series. We have already finished the world mapping where we have covered all the continents. You can see all the videos in the video section of Sathi IAS YouTube channel. And from this session onwards, we'll be starting with Indian mapping. Okay, so amongst Indian mapping, सबसे पहले we'll be talking about the neighbors of India and the physiography of India. Of course, I won't be giving you a lesson on entire physiographical features and other things. I'll just help you locate where the different physiographical features of India are situated. Okay, so let's start with the first video in Indian mapping series with India and its neighbors. See, India, this is India, right? So, India is surrounded by multiple countries. India is a part of southern part of Asia. It is in the southern part of Asia. And it forms, along with certain countries surrounding it, it forms the Indian subcontinent. So, in the Indian subcontinent, what all countries are included? Of course, we have India, then we have Pakistan, we have Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh and Sri Lanka. So, these countries are a part of the Indian subcontinent. Okay. So, all these countries, of course, all these 5 countries will be our neighboring countries. Apart from that, we have some other neighbors like Afghanistan, like China, like Myanmar, and over here we have maritime partners or maritime neighbors, that is Maldives as well as Indonesia. Okay. Why is this region called Indian subcontinent? Because this was a part of the Indian subplate. This entire, all these countries were a part of the Indian subplate, separated from the rest of Asia by the mighty Himalayas. They have similar type of vegetation, they have similar type of climatic characteristics and so on. Fine. So, if we talk about our neighbors, first we have Pakistan. Pakistan, which up till the 1947 was a part of India only. 1947 में partition हुआ, पाकिस्तान separate हुआ. अभी पाकिस्तान किन किन states को border कर रहा है, ठीक है? We have first Gujarat, then Rajasthan, we have Punjab, Jammu Kashmir as well as Ladakh. So we have 1, 2, 3 states and 2 union territories. Okay, so 3 states plus 2 union territories. The next neighbor that we have, clockwise chalenge, next neighbor that we have is Afghanistan. So this is Afghanistan. Afghanistan is connected with India with a very small strip of land. Over here, if you see, this is the only border between India and Afghanistan. This is the only border between India and Afghanistan, and this is known as, this narrow strip of land is known as the Wakhan corridor. So this is the Wakhan corridor, and through the Wakhan corridor, the Union territory of Ladakh, it has a very small border with Afghanistan. Fine. However, this region currently is occupied by Pakistan, and that's why India does not have any direct land route to Afghanistan. That's why the Chabahar port route was created, so that we can go to Afghanistan and the Central Asian countries. Then we have the third country, that is China. This is China. Within China, there is this Tibet Autonomous Region. So what are the states that are surrounding China? Let's take a look here. We have, of course, the Union Territory of Ladakh, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand. Then we have Sikkim and Arunachal Pradesh. So these are the states that are making a border with China. After China comes, let's talk about Nepal. This is Nepal. We have Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, West Bengal and Sikkim, which are surrounding the country of Nepal. Then Bhutan, Bhutan again over here, our friendliest neighbor. We have Bhutan, which is surrounding, of course, Sikkim. We have West Bengal. We have Assam and Arunachal Pradesh. Okay. After that comes Bangladesh. Bangladesh shares a border with West Bengal till here. Then small border with Assam over here, another small border with Assam over here. Then Meghalaya and Tripura and Mizoram. Okay. So out of the 7 northeastern states, जो 7 sisters है ना, 8 northeastern states हैं, but 7 sisters इनको हम कहते हैं. Sikkim is not included in 7 sisters because Sikkim is sharing a border only with West Bengal and not with any of the other northeastern states. Fine. So 7 sisters जो हैं, उनमें से 3 states से Bangladesh does not share a border. It does not share a border with Arunachal, with Nagaland and Manipur. It shares borders with Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura and Mizoram. Then comes the next state, the next neighbor, that is Myanmar. The last land neighbor of India, that is Myanmar. So Myanmar is not a part of Indian subcontinent. Indian subcontinent का part ये नहीं है. So Myanmar, it shares borders with Namami. That is Nagaland, Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur and Mizoram. Okay. So this is Myanmar very much in news. आजकल बहुत ज़्यादा news में है because of the civil war that's going over here and by the declaration that our home minister did that we are going to create a non-porous border at Indo-Myanmar region. ठीक है. अभी porous border है. बहुत ज़्यादा ancient connections हैं of the people living in northeast with the people living in Myanmar. Fine. So these are the land borders of India. Apart from that, India shares maritime borders with 2 countries. इनसे तो शेयर करता ही है maritime border भी, but apart from that, maritime border India शेयर करता है with 2 countries. One is Maldives. ये जैसे लक्षद्वीप islands है हमारे. This is Minicoy. The rest of the Lakshadweep Islands and the Minicoy Island, they are separated from each other by the 9-degree latitude, that is the 9-degree channel, and the Minicoy Island is separated from the Maldives by the 8-degree channel. Okay. So we share a maritime border with Maldives. We also share a maritime border with Indonesia. This is what? This is Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Andaman and Nicobar Islands के बाद यहाँ पे start होता है. These are the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. यहाँ पे Great Nicobar Island is the last island of Andaman and Nicobar Islands. यहाँ से फिर start होता है the island of Sumatra, which belongs to Indonesia. Fine. So these are our neighbors. India के सारे neighbors. Fine. Of course, I forgot about Sri Lanka. I'm so sorry about that. Sri Lanka के साथ भी we share a maritime border. However, compared to Maldives as well as Indonesia, Sri Lanka is much closer, very much culturally related with the state of Tamil Nadu. Okay. So these are all the neighbors of India. Neighbors के बाद, let's talk about the physiographic features of India. What are the physiographic units of India? Physiographically speaking, India is divided into 6 units. 6 different units हैं India के physiography के basis पे, ठीक है, geology के basis पे. क्या है? First we have the northern and the northeastern mountains. The northern and the northeastern mountains. These are the northern and the northeastern mountain region. यहाँ पे क्या क्या आ जाता है? We have Karakoram, Ladakh, Zanskar, the Great Himalayas, Himachals, then the Shivaliks. Then over here, we have the Purvanchals, which extend further into Myanmar as Arakan Yuma. So northern and northeastern mountains of India, they include the Trans Himalayas, they include the Himalayas, all three ranges, Himadri, Himachal, Shivalik, they include the Purvanchals. After that comes the northern plains of India. Indo-Gangetic Brahmaputra plains of India. They start just below the northern mountains over here. So this is the Brahmaputra plains region. This is the Gangetic plains region. And this is the Indus plain region. Fine. These are the northern plains of India. After northern plains, we have the desert region. This is the desert region of India. Below the desert region comes the peninsular part of India. This is the peninsular part of India. It is divided into the central uplands, the eastern plateau, and the Deccan plateau. Fine. This is the peninsular region of India. Fine. Third physiographic feature, peninsular plateau. Now, one very important thing about peninsular plateau, यहाँ पे हमने क्या देखा? We have also already talked about the Thar Desert. ये एशियन, जब हम एशियन मैपिंग पढ़ रहे थे, थार डेजर्ट को हमने ऑलरेडी कवर करा हुआ है. जो पेनिनसुलर प्लेट्यू है, पेनिनसुलर प्लेट्यू कहाँ पे लाई कर रहा है? ओवर हियर. This is the peninsular plateau, and peninsular plateau also has a broken part which was separated from it due to the creation of a fault, and it right now lies over here. So this is the Meghalayan plateau. This is the Meghalayan plateau, which is a part of the peninsular plateau. So these are the central uplands, eastern highlands, and the Deccan plateau region. Fine. Next physiographic feature, fifth physiographic feature. Again, also one more thing. The Western Ghats, the Eastern Ghats are a part of the peninsular plateau region. Next, we have the coastal plains. Coastal plains, they extend from Gujarat till West Bengal. Fine. So ये वाला जो region है, it is divided into the Kutch, the Kathiawar, the Saurashtra plains. Then we have यहाँ से लेके महाराष्ट्र से start होके कर्नाटका तक, पहले महाराष्ट्र से start होके गोवा के end तक we have the Konkan plain. Then we have the Karnataka plain, and here we have the Malabar plains, or the Malabar coastal plains. Fine. The Konkan and Karnataka plain are a shoreline of submergence. यहाँ पे एक फॉल्ट क्रिएट हुई थी, आपने ऑलरेडी पढ़ा हुआ होगा नॉर्मल ज्योग्राफी में, एक फॉल्ट क्रिएट हुई थी जिसकी वजह से यहाँ से ये वाला जो हिस्सा था वो सबमर्ज हो गया था. सो यहाँ पे कॉन्टिनेंटल जो शेल्फ है काफी वाइड है अलोंग द कोंकण एंड द कर्नाटका coast. Then we have the Malabar coast. Malabar coast completely stable है, neutral coastline है. यहाँ पे हालांकि emergence हो रहा है, थोड़ा बहुत यहाँ पे deposition हो रहा है by rivers, which is causing the emergence of the coast. Here we have northern Sarkars and the Coromandel coast. The eastern coast of India is completely a shoreline of emergence, and ये emergence किसकी वजह से हो रहा है? Exogenic forces की वजह से. This emergence is taking place because of deposition. So अगर हम वेस्टर्न साइड देखें, वेस्टर्न साइड मेजरली कई बार कर्नाटका कोस्ट को भी कोंकण में इंक्लूड करते हैं, तो इट इज गुजरात कोस्ट. गुजरात इंक्लूड्स कच्छ, काठियावाड़, सौराष्ट्र. वी हैव the Konkan coast, we have the Malabar coast, here we have the Coromandel and the northern Sarkars. So this is the fifth physiographic unit of India, that is the coastal regions of the country. Then the sixth physiographic unit of India includes the islands of the country. The islands of country, of course, we have here the Lakshadweep Islands, and here we have the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Lakshadweep Islands, we have most of the islands, and यहाँ पे एक Minicoy separate है. These are atoll islands. And we have the Andaman and Nicobar Islands separated, Andaman north, Nicobar south, separated from each other by the 10-degree channel. So 9-degree channel, 10-degree channel, 8-degree channel. 8-degree channel separates India from Maldives. जो लक्षद्वीप का southernmost island है, that is the Minicoy Island. It is separate from Maldives by the 8-degree channel. The 9-degree channel, it separates the rest of the islands of Lakshadweep with Minicoy, and 10-degree channel, it is separating the Andaman from the Nicobar Islands. So these are the 6 physiographical units of India. One by one इनके बारे में जो आगे के lectures हैं उनमें हम देखेंगे. We'll talk about the different ranges of India. We'll talk about a lot of other things, the drainage system of India, important lakes of India, and important peaks, passes, and everything of India. Okay, so this was just the first lecture. Stay tuned for the upcoming lectures. If you want the PPT of this lecture, it is available in the pinned comment below. So thank you so much all of you, and I'll see you all later.